Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. And first of all, Happy New Year and thank you very much for being here, because thanks to you I managed to hit a milestone with 1000 subscribers. So my deepest thank you for being here and hopefully enjoying my videos or finding them useful. And I just wanted to say I appreciate all of you. And yes, it's a little bit delayed because I have family staying over during Christmas and New Year, and my free time has been very limited, so I apologize for the delay. But New Year's event has begun, and we have gotten a new limit break banner with Tifa and Aerith, and in this video I'd like to take a closer look at it and share with you my opinion on it. Tifa has gotten daffodil attire with Reprieve, and it's the first time we have gotten Reprieve on any other character than Vincent. And it's amazing because once in a battle, if Tifa were to die, Reprieve activates and ignores death. So it's a god mode but triggers only once per battle, and it's more than amazing to make the battle safer. But wait, there is more, because second our ability New Year's Mastery is even more broken because it increases all elements by 30%, and normally Mastery has 20% and Arcanums have 35%, but here you have almost Arcanum for all elements in the game in just one outfit. To me, 5% difference is barely anything, but it's so overpowered because it boosts all elements. So if you have missed an Arcanum outfit for Tifa, or she doesn't have an elemental outfit like for her wind weapon, this is now the ultimate outfit now. It's incredible, but so broken because it's so versatile for any element, and it makes also with Reprieve the battle safer. But wait, there's even more, because Tifa has daffodil gloves, and at OB10 120 they have 679 P attack and 578 M attack. And yes, they lean a little bit towards physical attack, but you could use them on magic build too. And this is the first weapon with attack for all allies, and then boost ability potency is fine, but both boost generic attack, so you definitely can use this weapon with physical or magic Tifa. And it also has extra boost slots. But lastly, the command ability deals 1100% physical non-elemental damage to a single enemy, and it applies a new buff, Exploit Weakness, with 40% potency. That's Exploit Weakness initially starts with 25% potency, but after OB6 this weapon it upgrades into 40%. And personally, I think this weapon with Tifa's outfit is so crazy overpowered and broken because it will boost every element as long as the enemy is weak to it. But remember Lock Sword we got just a month ago for Cloud? Yeah, it just got trashed because that sword only boosts 3 elements with mid potency per cast and has a very subpar outfit, but here you get 30% from the outfit and another 40% from this weapon with only 1 cast on every element, as long as the enemy is weak to that element. But yes, 40% weakness exploit is the same as high potency elemental damage buff, and Tifa already has her secondary water gloves to buff water damage, but this weapon applies that damage boost for every existing element in the game, so I think this is an insane compression. Then we have Aerith, who has Crimson attire as well with Reprieve to treat death once per battle, which is honestly more than amazing. And then her second reinforcement ability, New Year's Protection, which boosts HP by 10% and healing potency by 20%. And I think it's also a very nice outfit, especially having that Reprieve. It kind of saves it, because I see it as a more defensive outfit compared to Bahamut, that boosts attack for all allies and has a smaller heal boost and defensive boost. And this Crimson outfit lacks that. And honestly, I like 20% defense boost on Bahamut, but Reprieve is an amazing option that could save your run. Then we have Aerith's new Crimson Staff, and at OB10 120 it has 674 magic attack stats with some decent heal. And as for the R abilities, we have magic attack for allies with buff debuff extension. And I think this is more than amazing because it's very versatile. But for materia slots, we have OQ materia slot for AoE heals and heal boost for single target materia. And lastly, the command ability deals 750% magic non-elemental damage to all enemies, and it increases magic attack with high potency for all allies. And if Aerith is above 70% HP, it also debuffs magic defense on all enemies, unless they are immune. But those both buffs and debuffs initially start as mids, but they upgrade into high potency if you OB6 this weapon. And yes, magic attack buff doesn't last very long because it's only 20 seconds, but that's where this buff debuff extension comes in, as it will extend the duration by a lot. And I call this weapon reverse camera because instead of buffing physical attack, it buffs magic attack, and instead of buffing magic defense, it debuffs it on all enemies unless they are immune. And to be honest, I don't see it being as overpowered, versatile and crucial as camera is, but I think this is a very good weapon to easily boost magic DPS team, and it could also be a very versatile sub-weapon, especially if a character uses any buffs and debuffs. Then we have a new ultimate weapon featured this month, which is Tifa's Premium Heart, and it has high physical and magic attack, boost ability potency, and a new unique ability to Tifa's ultimate weapon, Attack Boost, which increases Tifa's physical and magic attack with high potency at the beginning of the battle, and at level 120 this buff lasts for a whole minute. And lastly, the command ability deals 2000% combined type non-elemental damage to a single enemy, and it applies haste for 30 seconds, and it also has a little faster charge time compared to other ultimate weapons. And it's very important, you can use this 3 times in a battle, so 1 more time compared to other ultimate weapons. And there isn't much to say about this ult, it's amazing and almost overpowered. Haste is great, especially to increase burst damage whenever you need it, and I love this attack boost. And you can use it 3 times. I think it's currently the best offensive ult. And lastly, New Year's outfits have got an upgrade, and Cloud's Fire Arcane outfit has now 10 physical attack, which is great because those 5 points make a big difference, and with OB10 120 Sky Splitter, Cloud's physical attack is now maxed, and you don't need another physical attack weapon. But then Sephiroth's Fire Mastery outfit has now 15 HP points, which is level 3 HPR ability just from this costume, and it's already a very nice amount of HP. And since Sephiroth has now a magic fire DPS support weapon, it's definitely a very nice outfit for him. However, it's only very inconvenient that you can acquire those outfits only by pulling on a limited banner, where 2 new banner outfits are so amazing that you definitely should be prioritizing those first. And that means you'd have to pull deep for at least 3 full pages to acquire those old outfits. And of course, now we have Tifa's new set that boosts her magic fire a lot, of Vincent with physical fire, who is just a lot more superior to Cloud. So I think pulling for Cloud's outfits would only be worth it if you like using Clouds in your team very often and have his limited weapons like Longsword. And Sephiroth is a little bit different because now he has gotten his new magic fire support DPS weapon, and this is the only fire outfit. So again, if you like using Sephiroth, yes, it would be worth getting this outfit to boost his fire build. So, what a way to start the new year. I think if power creep exists, Tifa's new set is exactly that, while Aerith's weapon is more of a very nice convenience weapon that will be useful in some certain situations. But it's Tifa's set that is incredibly good and versatile, as this one set will make all her elements incredibly good with that 70% elemental damage increase. And when Tifa gets her earth weapon, it will also apply to that too. So you could skip her Arcanum outfit because it's only 5% difference, and also Tifa's new ultimate weapon is more than amazing as well. And I won't hide, yes, I'm jealous because just a month ago we got Log Sword for Cloud that boosts only his old elemental weapons and with mid-potency per cast, and now it's useless with his new wind gear. That's not the case with Tifa's new set, not to mention that her outfit with Reprieve is god tier. And I think this new set is 100% must-have for anyone who is using Tifa. And yes, Aerith is definitely useful and very nice, but not versatile and crucial as Camera is. Also, I hope you won't take it the wrong way, but I like to mention that I find the amount of exclusive banners overwhelming, because in the 3 months of year 2 we have gotten more exclusive banners than the entire year 1. 8 exclusive banners and 3 more were just reruns. That was all for year 1. And now, in 3 months, that's our 10th exclusive banner, and we only had 7 featured banners. Year 1, in my opinion, was very balanced, and now it just feels very underwhelming, predatory, and in the past, the game wasn't suffocating us and we had room to breathe. And also, because of such high amount of banners, it hurts twice as much when you don't get lucky on a banner. I have seen people quit over this, and not because they don't like the gameplay or other aspects. I was becoming concerned a few months ago, and now I am more and more concerned about the future of our crisis because it's just sad to see people quit. But I can't blame them. It's bad for free-to-play and smaller spenders because it was much easier to skip some banners to hoard crystals in the past, and it's becoming very hard now. Bigger players don't have it easier because they struggle with all this pressure to keep up as whales and krakens, and it's just very concerning. I'm a smaller spender myself, but my friends are bigger spenders, so I experience different perspectives. I love this game and I want it to succeed and keep improving, but it's very concerning if I see games becoming very greedy and predatory. I think we all do. But it's just my opinions and concerns, as well as what I have been hearing from my friends and guild members. I mean, no offense, I'm just curious if you also might feel it's becoming too overwhelming for you as well. But yeah, that would be all. Times are hard, but if you have crystals, it's definitely worth to pull, especially if you like using Tifa. I'm also curious what you think about this banner, and if you're going to pull, best of luck, and please share how your pulls went. But also, next week we'll have battle ranking with a Vincent banner, and then in 2 weeks we are getting FF7 chapter with new character Sid. But yeah, that will be all. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.